Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name's Amelia and here on this channel we talk about writing, journaling, and productivity to help you curate a life that you love. So today, instead of putting out more of a chatty video, I'm actually doing another scrapbook video. This just worked best for me, and since we're all about chaos on this channel now, it is to be expected. So today we are doing a journal spread for my book, Witch in the Water. This book was the first ever novel that I've published, and it has a lot of meaning to me. It's a very fun story, kind of young. It's something that I would have loved in middle school or early high school. So if you're a person around that age, you like witchcraft, this is a book that you could have. But in October, that marked the 1 year anniversary of my book being published, so that's exciting. So I thought, why not make a scrapbook spread for this book, since I did so for my poetry book back in April when it hit its 1 year anniversary or 2 year anniversary. I don't remember. It's been out for a while. So if you are interested in learning more about this book, as well as seeing a very witchy, spooky Halloween aesthetic scrapbook spread, then now's the time. Before we get into everything, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. It really helps out me and my channel. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more art journaling, scrapbooking, and just journaling topics on your feed. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the making of this spread. Alright guys, hello and welcome back to another scrapbook spread. So as I mentioned, this one is for my book, Witch in the Water, and I'm holding it right here. I'm very proud of this one. It was a long project, and as a person who wants to be a published author with lots of books out, then this is the first step, obviously. I'm actually using it to hold up the bottom of my journal because right now it is so full that it is near impossible to lay flat and even, so there's a lot of problems with that, and so I have been having to use things underneath it to hold up the pages. So I thought, yeah, we're gonna use my book this time to hold up the other side. I will be having to get a new journal at some point soon. Also, if you hear any meowing in the background, I just got a new kitten. I don't know if you can hear her, she's meowing. So we're learning, we're a little clingy right now, but yeah, if you want to see more about her, I have posted about her on my Instagram, which I'll leave the handle up here on the screen. So yeah, but anyway, for this spread, I'm using this black construction paper, and then as well as one of those book pages that I have got. If you don't know already, I've purchased, well, I didn't purchase, I got this paper from a thrift store where they had this used books, worn book section. They were for free because they were going to be thrown out, and so if you wanted them, you could have them. A few pages were already missing, some pages are stained, so I just use it for art now. On the other side, I'm using this black construction paper, which I believe I got from Joann's. They had a sale at Joann Fabrics for a bunch of scrapbooking supplies, so I did a mini haul for myself, and honestly, it was the self-care that I needed. So yeah, I'm attaching all of that. The goal for this, obviously, for this spread was to be very spooky, to be sort of magical and witchy, but also to honor the fact that it is a book spread. I've done my poetry book spread before, and that one was very light and bright and held very close to the themes in the poetry. So I kind of wanted to do something similar here, but really make it spooky, since it is spooky season. It is Halloween. Well, it's not Halloween, but it's almost Halloween. It's October, so that counts. On the side there, I have a bunch of pictures printed. Some of them are images from Canva. I've got a lot of questions about Canva, and for those of you who don't know, Canva is a free app. You can get it on your smartphone, but you can also go to their website and you can download or use images from their site for free as stickers and graphics and stuff. I'm not sponsored or anything, I just really do love their platform. There is a paid option as well for more images and stuff, but I still just really like them. So this image on the bottom corner, that one is from Canva, but the ones with my book obviously are from me because I took photos of my book and put them on Instagram. So I have two there that both have Witch in the Water, one I'm holding and one that's by this really cool skull candle thing that my friend made me. So super happy about that. I also used Canva to print off some quotes from my book, so I have a few up here. I forget which ones they are. I just kind of opened it and I thought these are some nice quotes. I know one is like, I think everybody has magic, but they just don't know it yet. Like, that's one of my favorite quotes, I think, in the entire book, but I actually printed off quite a few, like, I think 3, that I decided to put in here as if they were, like, torn from the book or something, like some kind of quote, to just really honor the entire story, because again, this is, like, my first published book, and, yeah, so I thought, might as well include some quotes for it. Now, off to the side, as I'm like pasting all of these things down, I have a bunch of ephemera, which I also got from Joann's. I forget the brand's name, but I will link it down in the description box below. It's my new favorite brand, honestly, because they have so many cool things, like old vintage stamps, newspapers, like a ton of stuff. They're not stickers, they're just like cardboard or like a thick paper cutout type of thing, not really cardboard, but they're very thick, and they're just like paper with like little like vintage sort of ephemera on them. I'll show you a little close-up of them. Yep, here we go. So of all the little pages, some are tiny, some are pretty big. That's where these flowers came from, and then I have this really cool like palmistry hand thing, and I have some butterflies as well that I ended up cutting up and placing around this design as well, just to kind of add more of this like vintage magical aesthetic. It was kind of hard to figure out what to put exactly, because it's obviously not a spooky sort of sticker or graphic thing, but it was very fun because it was very vintage and eclectic, and I thought it suited the story pretty well. For those of you who don't know much about the story, I do have links down below where you can read the not the synopsis, but you can read the description. You can go to the Amazon link, or you can go to the link on my website, which has my entire book page, and learn more about the story. It is about witchcraft. It is about 5 young witches vanquishing evil from their schools, so I think it's pretty exciting, and it's fun if you want a simple, like, witchy, spooky story for Halloween. Alright, and that was the making of the Witch in the Water scrapbook spread. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite scrapbook spreads because I'm so connected to it and to the story. I'm in love with my characters. I love all of the adventures they go on throughout the story, and I'm really happy that I was able to print off some quotes that go with the story as well. Again, it was really fun just to make this sort of spooky bookish spread, and I'm glad that it's like a very Halloween type of thing, because if you guys saw last week, my Libra spread was very colorful and bright, and it just didn't fit the vibe of October, so I'm glad that I can start doing that. And I will be doing a Halloween spread that should be coming up on Halloween, so that is an additional video separate from everything else that we're doing that will show up on the 31st, so keep a lookout for that. And if you are interested in purchasing this book, Witch in the Water, you can find a link in the description box below. It links right to the Amazon listing, or you can check out the book page on my blog. I'll put both down there. The book page gives a little bit more information, and you can also get a sneak peek both on Amazon Kindle and on my blog to the beginning of the story. So if you want to get a taste of it, you can do that. Again, it's a very witchy story. It's a very good book for Halloween if you like paranormal things, if you like monsters and magic, so definitely check this out if you are interested. And anyway, let's go ahead and get into the final thoughts for this spread. Alright, here is the finished look at this entire setup. I did write the 1-year anniversary up at the top, and I added a few more doodles with my white pen. It worked so much better on this paper because it's not like actual construction paper. If you guys have seen a video I did not too long ago, I tried to use the white pen on black construction paper and it did not work, but this kind of paper, it did. I added a bunch of different like stickers and graphics, as you saw, as well as some dark washi tapes to add some more color and vibrancy to it, but overall I'm really happy with this spread, not just because of the fact that it's my book spread, but also because it just looks really, really nice. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. That is all I have for you today. Again, all links that are needed for the book or for any other scrapbook things that I've mentioned today, they will all be listed down below, including the products I used if I can list them. Yeah, I don't think I have anything more to say, so until next time, I will catch you later.